Evening, President Johnson, Vice President Schreiner, Dr. Wise, members of the board, and Mr. Garside. Thank you for having me here tonight. I'm always excited about coming and sharing all the things that we're doing in career technical education. And the first things that I'm going to share tonight really are out of, as Ed put up his last slide, you can't change with the wind, change your sail. So, you know, the Ohio Department of Education is ever changing in how they offer courses and delivery methods for career technical education, but also business and industry is ever changing, especially in Central Ohio, but now more than ever, many of our career fields are changing. And so in an effort to keep up with our industry demands and the need for our students to be ready for that next step after high school, we've made some changes to our programs in the name, but the name then represents some of the changes in the courses and the content. So the first thing that is the auto technology program. Previously, we had an auto tech program. All students came into the auto tech program, and then they chose at the end of their junior year whether they wanted to be auto body or auto tech. Because of the nature of the industry and the new credentials that we can offer and the demand in the industry, we're separating that program into two programs. So students will start either in auto body or in auto technologies. And the interesting thing this year, I was a little worried that our numbers might be down, but actually we're up about 12 students overall, and we're full in both of those programs this year for the first time in several years. Our marketing program is changing to innovation and entrepreneurship, and I know it's a long name, but it's really representative of the courses that our students are going to be taking in our marketing program. It's focused on digital marketing management and then again the entrepreneurship piece. Materials joining is transitioning to welding and manufacturing. There's a huge need for computer integrated manufacturing, but also some manual manufacturing skills that we want to integrate. And with that, we can offer some credentialing within our welding materials joining program that we couldn't do in the past. Our pre-engineering is moving to engineering and robotics. We're going to offer an opportunity for our students to learn some robotics based on industry need in the manufacturing, but also healthcare. Robotics in healthcare is huge right now, so there's a lot of opportunity for our students to experience careers there. And then PR and event management's changing to communication and event planning to really focus on a 2-year and 4-year degree, so it gives us a better pathway to that, and it's going to be under the arts and communication pathway. Credentials and college credits. Every career tech program starting next year will have either an industry credential, and by that I mean a recognized 12.1, which ODE is recognizing right now for college or high school graduation, and or college credit options. And the college credit options are expanding in many ways to add dual credit options. So when we're growing that, it's a dual credit. Many programs are going to have both. Almost all of them will have both where they're available. The new credentials that we're going to offer, the ICAR and auto body, a robotics credential in the engineering and robotics program, and then the billing and coding. That's not the technical name, but we're still trying to decide between two of them. So I just put that up there to let you know we are going to offer one in the health information management program. Dual credit options that we're adding next year, health information management, communication and event planning, innovation and entrepreneurship, electrical trades, and cybersecurity. So in addition to the health tech programs that we have now, we're going to add dual credit options in all of those programs for next year. Our career development updates, these are our programs that really are focusing on some special populations in our district. Ed and I partnered a little bit with the interpreter program. We talked through some of that, and then I'm also working with our special ed department. We have a large number of students with disabilities in our district, and I appreciate the fact that as a school board you were cognizant of that and willing to let us venture out into the Project Search program. I'm here to say today we're finishing up the second year of that program. 77%, we have a 77% placement of our students in that program, and that's into a career field. We have 2 students in our current program that are already employed full-time in a career. 3 of those in our current program are interviewing next week, and then we have 2 students that need some extra job development, so they're going through that. But I do so appreciate your willingness to let us venture out in that. It's been very successful, and we have a full class next year, even 2 more students that we're entering into the opportunity next year in addition to the number that we had this year. Our community career connections, credentialing program, otherwise known as C3PO, or adult daycare, as Dr. Wise says. But I've been very proud of him lately because he's said the right words. So we have 24 students in that program. The 10 of the students, last year, our first year, and we were flying by the seat of our pants a little bit, we had 12 students start, all 12 finished, and these were at-risk students that were credit deficient when they entered the 10th grade. They were at least 8 credits behind, and all of them got caught up and then finished the program. 10 of the 12 decided to return this year, and out of those 10 in the first class, all of them are earning the 2 full credentials to a total 12-point credentials. So. And then we have 14 in the first year of the junior program this year, and all of those students are on tap to earn the credential too. So we have a 100% rate on our credentialing for that program.
Great.
So that's really exciting. And these are students that were on track to not graduate. And then we're also looking at some career development opportunities for next year to partner with our innovation and entrepreneurship program. We have the school store that we've had for several years in our district, and the store is going to still be operational and up and running, but we're going to have some opportunities for some students to work in the store to earn some credentials in that store, partnering with our innovation and entrepreneurship students that will be doing the behind-the-scenes higher level skill sets of the vendor contracts and so forth. But we're excited about the partnership to try to bring lots of groups together, lots of students together, for a common cause to learn and grow and move forward where they are. And that really kind of sums it up. I did want to end just to let you know our numbers. We have 330 students incoming in the Career Academy next year, about 100 students from what we've had in the past at the Career Academy. And our innovation and entrepreneurship program for the incoming class is full. And the C3PO, Community Career Connections, and the Project Search are full also. So I again thank you so much for your time. I thank you for the opportunity to serve Southwestern City Schools and Career Tech. I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. I love career technical education. I love this community, and I'm very excited to see where our kids can be and do and what they can do when they leave us. So thank you.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you have any questions, but I'm willing to answer any of those if you have them.
Did you say you're up by 100 students?
Just about 100, yes. Our problem right now is the academic classrooms because we don't have many seats left. So the academic space is a little tight. But yeah, we have waiting lists for programs that historically we've had maybe 6 or 7 seats, and we have waiting lists for those. So even our health information management, which is this going to be the second year, has a waiting list for the junior class coming in. So. We're really happy about that. Only 2 programs do we have. The lowest number we have in a program is 15, which that's really good. And that's for one of the newer programs, the transition. But yeah, up 100 at the Career Academy.
You always share what I consider secrets of all these great things that are going on. So just applaud your staff and everything that you've accomplished and the risks that you guys take, and you're not afraid to. And even though you're flying by your seat of the pants, you have huge success with it, and that's wonderful. So.
Well, and I appreciate your support in letting us move forward with some of these changes, and I'm really excited to see what the students are going to be able to do. And the last thing I want to say is I'm going to send you a formal invitation, but I'd like to invite you on May the 17th at 6:30 to Grove City High School for our first annual Southwestern City Schools Pitch Night. Our entrepreneurs that we are working with in our district are we're going to have 5 teams, 1 from every high school, and then not an alternate, but an additional team. And our partners are Cultivate and Rev 1. If I don't know if anybody's familiar with Rev 1, but they're our judges. And so we have a lot of support from our entrepreneurs in Columbus, but they're going to be presenting their pitches and their ideas that night. So it's free. Bring your family, bring your friends. It's going to be a wonderful evening.
Is that like a Shark Tank type thing?
Absolutely, yes.
I'm in.
It's our own Southwestern City School Shark Tank.
All right.